Hey guys, it's Real Reviews of Eden, and I think this is episode 28, I'm pretty sure. So I know you might be asking why haven't you done one in a while? Well, I've just been kind of busy. I started college this month. But I thought it'd be the perfect time. I know I should have done this last week, but I forgot about it. So I'm very sorry about that, but I'm doing it this week, and this is my top 5 least anticipated and top 10 most anticipated movies of fall/winter 2025 movies. Now, just like with the other lists, this is my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine, but any hate comments will be removed. Let's go to least. Now, I don't have any dishonorable mentions. Oops. Give me a minute. Where's that list? Here it is. I don't really have any dishonorable mentions, but I'm just kind of like, whatever. But might as well talk about the least first. So I want to get the least out of the way. My number 5 is a remake to a franchise that I have never even seen, and I don't think I ever will want to see these. And number 5 is Anaconda. I mean, the fact that you have Jack Black in it, I gotta be honest with you guys. I am not a fan of Jack Black these days. Like, I am just sick and tired of him as an actor. Like, he's someone I used to love, but now I'm just tired of him. I just don't like him as an actor anymore. I don't hate him, I just don't like him. I just think that there's so many better comedians out there I think are far more talented than him. Just not a fan of the guy. I just think he's annoying. And no, I did not see the Minecraft movie of what he did this year, but and bringing Paul Rudd into this makes me depressed because I actually like Paul Rudd. But yeah, this just looks bad. Like just reading. I mean, there's no trailer, but I already know it's gonna be bad because like I don't know, like it's a remake, and I heard ways. All right, so that was my number 5. Now to my number 4. My number 4 is Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, I gotta get this out of the way. I am not a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I have never. Sorry. The reason why this isn't number 1 is because, well, I originally did put it as my number 1, but I realized, nah, there's three worse coming out. But it still am dreading it because, like, I didn't even start. Also, I don't like scary movies. Number 3, this is probably going to be one of my most controversial ones, but Predator Badlands. I'm sorry, I'm not a Predator guy. Like, I tried, like, so many times to get into Predator, but it's just not my thing. Like, I'm just not big on Predator and, like, just Schwarzenegger and all of that. Like, I'm just not a Predator guy. Like, it's just not my kind of movies. Like, I don't know, like I tried, but they're just not my thing. So the new one I could care less about. So that's why it's my number 3. Number 2. Alright, so that was my number 4. Now to my number 3. I don't like scary movies. Moving on. Number 2. Alright, so that was my number 3. Now to my number 2. My number 2 is one that I think a lot of people will disagree with me on. I'm sorry, by the way, also Steven, but I don't care. I am dreading this. I don't care. Tron Ares. I really am just not a fan. Like, the Tron movies just don't seem like my cup of tea. Like, I'm just like, whatever. I just don't like these kind of movies. And also, that makes this sad is this is by the same director who did, well, give me a minute. Yep, this director that did this underrated gem, oops, forgot the headset, is now doing a Tron movie. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, why not just have another one of these instead? But no, we gotta have another Tron. And having Jared Leto, who I'm honestly not a huge Jared Leto fan. Like, maybe it's also because I hated Morbius, but I just have not been a fan of, like, anything he's really in. Like, I just think he's, like, a very one-dimensional actor. And I know a lot of people have hope in this, but I don't because I hated the trailers. It just looks stupid, and I'm not a sci-fi person, so like if you love it and if you end up loving it, then good, but it's just not my thing. All right, so it's my number two. Now to my number one. My number one, least anticipated, not just a fall slash winter, but the rest of this year. Don't care, Steven. Let me have my opinion. Is Avatar, Fire, and fucking Ash. Why? Why 20th Century Studios? Why? Of all the movies of 2009, they get a trilogy. It's this. Man. James Cameron, what happened to you? I used to be a fan of you. Maybe not all your movies, but I love Titanic. Like, that's like your best movie. And then you follow it up with just Avatar, Avatar, Avatar. That's really all he's doing now is just Avatar this, Avatar that. Seriously, how are people not tired of this franchise already? Like, I mean, so many people like in the 2010s like decade said that oh yeah, Avatar is now like one of the most overrated movies. So it's like why make sequels if no one even likes the first one anymore? Maybe some still do. Maybe some still love this franchise, but I hate this like I hate these movies. Like, I hate these movies. I think they are so bad and just so, like, cringy. And they are not my blue characters. These are my blue characters. I know that was off topic, but I'm just like, I remember when I saw Fantastic Four First Steps. This whole trailer had me cringing the whole time. I am just like lost my faith in James Cameron. I just don't like these movies. I tried, like, I think, like, twice I tried getting into these, and, like, they're too complicated, they're too long, like, and the fact that this is gonna be 3 fucking hours like the other one, just stop. Just stop with Avatar already. That's all I have to say. Fuck this movie and fuck this franchise. I do not care. And to any of you that see this movie and give it a billion, so yeah, just fuck this movie. That's all I have to say. And fuck all these movies coming out. Alright, I'm done talking about these. Now, let's go on a positive note. Now, let's talk about my top 10 most anticipated movies of fall/winter. Yes, some of these are in December, in case you're wondering. If you don't think they are, then okay. But, let's start. Number 10 is One Battle After Another. I know some people might be like, what is this? Well, it turns out that it's a Leonardo DiCaprio new movie, and it's directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, the guy who directed Punch Drunk Love, which I absolutely love with Adam Sandler. So that's a huge plus there. And I actually love Leonardo DiCaprio as an actor. Maybe some find him overexposed, but I'm actually fine with him. I think he's a great actor. I loved I love a lot of his movies, like The Revenant, Catch Me If You Can, especially Inception, like etc. And this looks like a great crime drama. Yes, I know it's gonna be a long movie, but at least it's not 3 hours. So at least I'll give it that. So that's why it gets a pass. And I just have been really liking the trailers, and it just looks like it will be. It's easily my most anticipated movie of September, without a doubt. Yeah, it just looks great. So yeah, that's my number 10. Alright, so that was my number 10. Now it's my number 9. My number 9 is a movie that I don't think a lot of people have heard of, but it's Springsteen. Now, I'm going to say this out of the way. I really do like Bruce Springsteen as a singer. I'm not sure about him as a person because I never met him. But I did see a Bruce Springsteen movie from back in the day, I think in 2019. I remember it being really good. You know, like Adam Sandler loves him too, and Grown Ups too, so that makes it a huge plus for me. But it just looks like a great documentary about him. I don't think it will top the Bob Dylan movie. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. But it still looks really good. I really liked the trailer. And yeah, it looks really good. Alright, I don't even know who the actor is who's playing him, so sorry that's off topic, but I'm excited anyway. Alright, so it's my number 9, now it's my number 8. My number 8 is one that I don't think a lot of people will agree with me on, and that is the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants. Now, I know you might be like, I hate SpongeBob. Well, I changed my mind last year. I started now loving the show again. No, I'm not going to say it's my favorite like kid show of all time. That's my little pony friendship magic. But I still do love SpongeBob. It's a great cartoon. Well, more or less the old episodes, but I actually really enjoyed the first SpongeBob movie from 2004. I Sponge Out of Water wasn't the hugest fan of, but I really enjoyed Sponge on the Run more than most. And, you know, the trailer it was very short. There was not a lot to it, but it looked cute. It looked funny. It was like I was excited. I'm not a huge Tom Kenny fan, but I actually do love some of the other actors that are in it. I mean, bring my boy Mark Hamill as the voice of Flying Dutchman, the guy who's Luke Skywalker. You give me a huge plus there. I honestly think he might be the best part of the movie, but I could be wrong. But it just looks like, I hope it's another great SpongeBob movie. I really hope it doesn't pull like a Kung Fu Panda 4 on me. I hope it is a great fourth animated SpongeBob movie in theaters. I hope it's great. And yeah, I am definitely seeing this over Avatar Fire and Ash. This coming out the same week on popular opinion. I don't care, and I am. Alright, so is my number 8. Now to my number 7. My number 7 is Marty Supreme. Now I know a lot of people might be like, what is this? Well, it's a new Safdie Brothers movie, and it stars Timothy Chalamet, which is a huge plus for me because I love Timothy Chalamet as an actor. I mean, I've been watching like all his new stuff. Like I loved Wonka. I loved both the Dune movies, and I loved the new Bob Dylan movie. I'm excited to see him in like a Safdie Brothers movie. And no, I've not seen Good Time yet. I will try one day to watch it, but I love the Safdie brothers as directors. I mean, I loved Uncut Gems, so the fact that it's directed by him is a huge plus for me. And yeah, I just hope that he does a great dramatic role here like he does in Bob Dylan. After seeing Bob Dylan, I think Timothy Chalamet is just not just great as being funny, but he's great at being serious too. So I think he really has it with this one, and yeah, it just looks really good. So number 7 is Marty Supreme. All right, so it's my number 7. Now to my number 6. My number 6 is This Thing On? So this is a new movie that has my boy Will Arnett, who I love as an actor. I mean, not because he's Canadian, but he's freaking Lego Batman is probably one of the reasons. I also do really like BoJack Horseman. Like I haven't seen all of it, but for what I've seen, I've really liked BoJack Horseman. And I'm excited to see him again in a movie because we haven't seen him in forever. And same with Sean Hayes, and it just looks really funny. It probably looks like the funniest movie of the year so far, just of this fall season. It just looks really funny, and I'm excited for it. Yeah, like I love Will Arnett. I think he's hilarious as a comedian and as an actor, and I just love the guy. Funny that three of the people in Smartless, actually, the three of the people I love in Smartless are actually in three movies on my list this year, so that's interesting. But yeah, it just looks great, and yeah, that's why it is my number 7. There's 6, I mean 6, sorry. 6. Alright, so that was my number 6, now it's my number 5. Now we're in my top 5. My number 5 is Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Now, I actually really, really liked the first two Now You See Me's. In fact, I think I own the first one somewhere in there. But yeah, I do love the Now You See Me movies. I actually like Jesse. I actually love Jesse Eisenberg as an actor. I know some people don't, but I just think he's a great actor. No, he's not a good Lex Luthor, I'll give you that, but I love him in movies such as The Social Network, um, both the Zombieland movies I love, and I loved him in all these movies, and it's exciting to see him back. Woody Harrelson I also really like as an actor. So yeah, it looks like it will be a great third installment. Hopefully, it does not pull. Forget what I said, but I really hope it's a great third installment. And yeah, maybe it could be a good end to the trilogy. But yeah, it just looks really good. It looks like a very interesting mystery and slash thriller. It just looks really great, so that's why it's my number five. All right, so it's my number five. Now it's my number four. My number four is one that I don't think all people will agree with me on, but some will disagree with me on this. But I don't care because I love the first one. Number four is Wicked for Good. Now, I actually liked the first Wicked. I didn't love it, but I did like the first Wicked. But I honestly think this new one looks so much better, like from the trailers. Like, it looks epic. And no, I'm not upset if it's going to be 3 hours, because if the play is very long, then this is a 3 hour movie I would see over, like, say, shitty Avatar. Because at least, and I actually love Ariana Grande as an actress. I know some people don't, but I actually think she's very funny and a great singer. And she was the best part to me in the first movie, so I think she'll still be the best part here. It just looks like it will be like a fun, like, I just hope it's a great conclusion to this play. I've never seen the play, but I hope this is a great end to the play. So yeah, that's why it's my number four. All right, so it's my number four. Now it's my number three. My number three is The Running Man. Now I'm sure some people might be like, "You're excited for a remake? You're excited for you're excited for a remake that you haven't even seen the original of?" Yes, I am excited because when I saw The Naked Gun, I really liked this trailer. I'm not gonna say it like will be like the best action movie of the decade, but it looks really good. Like, I don't really know Glenn Powell that much, but he looks like this could be maybe his movie to make me win him over, I would say. And it has my I do love Josh Brolin as an actor, and he's in it, and I really like him. Yeah, like, I just hope it's a great, like, action. Like, it definitely will probably be the best action movie of this fall slash winter. I beg that people, you see this over shitty Predator. Beg you. They might not listen, but I beg you, you'd see this over it. And yeah, it looks great. It looks like a very fun movie to watch, and I'm excited. So yeah, that's why it's my number three. All right, so as my number three, now to my number two. My number two is Roofman, and this is easily my most anticipated movie of October, without a doubt. I forgot to say December was Marty Supreme, but anyway, I am very excited for this movie because it's a story about Toys R Us, a place that means a lot to me in my childhood. And I like Channing Tatum as an actor. I do like him. I mainly seen this for Kirsten Dunst because I love her as an actress. I mean, she'll be the best part, but I like Channing Tatum as an actor. I just did not like him at all in the new Deadpool, but I hope this is his return to being an actor, being good in a movie, I mean. I didn't mind Blink Twice, but I really hope that this is his movie that redeems him. Yeah, it just looks really good. It looks funny. I take back to what I said. This is probably going to be the funniest movie of the fall. It just looks very funny. I actually love Peter Dinklage, and I think he will be very funny in this too. And yeah, I just hope it's a great true story type movie on Toys R Us, and it looks exciting. So, and I beg you people, you see this over Tron Ares. I swear to God. And anyway, that's why it's my number two. All right, so that's my number two. Now it's my number one. My number one, most anticipated fall slash winter 2025 movie, not just that, my most anticipated movie the rest of this year, is Zootopia 2. Now, I love the first Zootopia. The first Zootopia is one of my favorite Disney animated movies of all time. And I at first wasn't that excited about a sequel, but the trailers have surprised me. I'm actually really excited for this now. Like, I'm very curious and see if it's great. I don't know if it'll top the original, but I am very excited to see what they do with this sequel. I mean, I love that Judy Hopps and Wilde are back. Jason Bateman's back. I love him as an actor and a voice actor sometimes, even though he doesn't do a lot of voices. But I love him as an actor, and this is just gonna be like this is to me gonna be the animated movie of the fall. Like this and like of the animated movies of fall slash winter, this is easily gonna be the animated movie of fall slash winter. Of the summer was Elio, but we'll see how this one is. And I'll definitely watch this over Toy Story 5 any day. I'm not looking forward to that in the slightest. But it just looks great. I hope it's a great sequel and hopefully is a lot better than hopefully is hopefully is the best Disney sequel since Frozen 2. Hope it goes that far. So that's what I'll say. So yeah, it just looks great. So that's why it's my number one. Alright, so that was my list. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.